As I've gotten older, I've learned to listen to that sixth sense. That sixth sense that I have that says that someone's stealing. That sixth sense that I have that says someone's being dishonest. That sixth sense that I have that someone means to do you harm. That feeling that you get in your stomach, that feeling of your hair standing up on the back of your head. It is a fight or flight. It is a survival mechanism, an instinct that we have inside of ourselves. Every human being has it. I'm sorry, there is something wrong with Anthem. There is something wrong when a developer is 2 weeks out from a release of a AAA title. They've already sent it to finalization. This isn't a time in which they're actually tweaking the economy. We're 2 weeks out and they're still saying, oh, we're trying to figure out the economy of the game and we can't exactly explain microtransactions. That is nonsense. That is lying. That is an omission. That is lying. They are intentionally trying to mislead people. And the concern that I have, I watch the market. I watch all of these people say, oh, well, we'll find every excuse and every reason because we want this game to be good, because we want this to be a good experience for us. We're going to grasp at any straw that we can find to justify what is going on to us. And this is not the first time that EA has done this. This is not the first time that BioWare has done this while working with EA. The other thing that I find immensely concerning about this situation with Anthem is I think that there's this next generation of gamers right now that doesn't know any different. They don't know that when you spend $60 for a AAA game, and it's not the $60, it is the fact that you're paying for a AAA game. If that price has gone up to $100 to offset the cost of development, that's fine. But if you're paying for what is considered full price for a game, you should not then be nickeled and dimed with microtransactions. And it has all of the earmarks. Anthem has all of the earmarks for being another overly microtransaction game. And people are okay with this, and this should be concerning. This should be genuinely concerning to the consumer instead of something that they're just okay with. I had somebody on a video that I made 9-10 months ago about Anthem say in the comment section a couple weeks ago, yeah, you're one of those gamers. And what he was referring to was when I started the video, I opened with, I'm not one of those gamers that wants to hate on video games just for the sake of hating on video games. I want to have good video games. I want to have good experiences. I love this thing that is video games, and I want to enjoy it. And there is a subset of gamers out there, due to the internet mostly, that want to hate on video games. They're elitist people that will never be happy with whatever happens, and Lord knows I am nothing even remotely close to an elitist, and I want to enjoy the time that I spend playing video games, and I want great video games. Just because Bethesda and ZeniMax made a huge mistake with the most recent Fallout game does not mean that I all of a sudden discredit everything that they've done. But if you look at the body of work that EA has put out in the last years, and you look at how predatory their behavior is, and then you look at all the things that they're not telling us, that they're giving indirect answers for, and you add that together with what we saw in the demo, which really was a beta. It was an open beta, but it didn't make any sense at the time that they released it because there wasn't really time for them to fix what was getting sent out. I'm going off on a tangent here. I'm sorry. Something is definitely wrong, and I am so confused as to why gamers are just okay with these days. They're just alright with this being the norm, this being the standard. This shouldn't be the way that it is. We spend enough money in this industry that we should be treated with respect as consumers. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and EA is a multi-billion-dollar annual revenue company. The same thing with Activision. We should be treated with respect by the people that we're giving all of this money to. Wall Street's not the one that's giving them billions of dollars. We are the consumers. We are the ones that are putting billions of dollars in their bank accounts for the products that they make, and we should hold them accountable. We should hold these AAA developers accountable for bad business practices, for shifty business practices. I will not play Anthem until I see that I'm 100% wrong, and I'm willing to bet that I'm not.